I don't know if you can see, there's a faint line up here where the grass is greener and thicker than it is over on this side. The reason this is this winter I set up the sheep net for the rams. I brought it from the corner of the garden out around here and then down around and connected to the fence here. So they had this pen here, which was getting kind of muddy, and they had the side of the garden, the orchard, and this piece here. This hilltop here is part of what we opened up for the sheep last year and has been let to sit for a couple of years ungrazed for various reasons. But what I want to point out is the significant difference, and hopefully the video picks it up, right about here. This is where the sheep were able to graze a little bit in the winter. Now we can't graze rotationally in the winter here because it's just so wet. But on this hilltop it was dry, and I wanted the rams to get out of the mud and to get what little bit of grass there was. The grass even looks better here than in some parts in the yard. But what they did was of course they ate the grass. They didn't eat it down to the ground because I only let them out here for certain periods of time. But their compost, their manure, their urine, it all nourished the soil. It broke down, and by the time the grass was ready to start growing, it had some good nutrients to get started. There were also some blackberries starting to pop up through there because you can see, let's see, all down here and back behind that hill and all the way down there is full of blackberries. They did eat some of the blackberry leaves as they were left on the vines. I think it was just more for experimentation for the lambs than anything else. But the raspberries that were there, blackberries that are there, are thin and were easy to mow with the ride-on mower. The tractor mower couldn't get back down here very far because it was so wet. So I used the ride-on mower a couple days ago. If you can see how pale and thin the grass is here on this hill, which has been treated the same as this patch, except for that little piece where the lambs were in the winter. And I'm really impressed at the difference.